Yeah, guys, this will have to be a part 2 of the tomato egg video I made just before. Hopped in the car. Okay, so I was talking about motivation and like how we can't all be motivated all the time, but I have to add to that. So in my mind, when I think of someone who's motivated, I think that it's just easy for them. Now, in life, things should be easy. I've touched on that. Wow. Did I get that on video? That was a cracker. I'll film out there. In life, things are meant to be easy and fall into place, but, you know, it's those little quiet decisions we make, which is kind of like fighting yourself. So what I've just tied together is people who are motivated are constantly fighting themselves. There's no other way, because all that's happened to me since I've embarked on this journey, which has been from when I was a teenager, but when I started posting those videos in New Zealand and even before, so it started before that with the Tribeca marriage and Subaru Tribeca marriage and divorce. Anyway, so yeah, being motivated is being energized from making decisions that put you in action. So whether it was sharing the content, and I've not posted that video yet, so the video now that I have to post, see, now this is what it's about. This is being a catalyst, right? So I have to post that video or I'm going to lose this content. And my friend's now filling up petrol in his car. Great. Okay, so I'm posting a tomato egg video about motivation and whatever. Now, I've got to post it. Now, the reason I'm saying maybe I wasn't going to post it, as I just turned the corner to come and stop here, I thought that this will replace that video. And and this is it. Ever since I've been making these videos, it's these choices. And most of them I have made effortless for myself by sharing the content with you. Okay, most of these choices I've made effortless. Now, the trip to New Zealand with the children happened effortlessly, but I was sharing in prelude to that with you guys, and I didn't watch many of those videos back, but I know myself, I would have said, I'm going to bring my children back to New Zealand. Now, meanwhile, on the ground, at the bakery and at the Happy Tours place, I was like, I'm going to bring my children back to New Zealand. I'll see you in winter. Meanwhile, my mind's thinking, oh no, not the winter coats and the slipping on the snow. And as blessed as we are, you know, we've been to the snow. I don't mean to be ungrateful, but enough of the snow. Like, I love the snow, but what about summer in New Zealand? And that was it. I said to someone, or it was to you guys, I know what's happened. I don't need to watch it back. I made that decision when I was talking to you guys. So I said, I must have done it through the videos. I know that. So yeah, like setting up these catalysts. And now, even though I'm stopping here, I've still got a lot of time. Okay. Now, in the past, what would happen now, this is for years, I wouldn't be able to get out of the car. Right? So I will get in this car and I will not be able to get out of it till 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll go to work. Okay? So that's not going to happen today. I'm going to the gym, and what I've noticed is, I'm all blocked up today, jeez. What I've noticed is, you look at people who are motivated and they're like this glowing star. It's like a movie star, whoever it may be. And it's even me. Like, for those of you sitting there and that haven't done anything, maybe you'll look up to me. I'm sure some of you do, which is a huge concept for me. I never looked at it that way. See, as in, you know, when you're looking at that glowing star, you are that glowing star. You're one decision away from being that glowing star. What are those people glowing about, guys? Is being in charge of their own decisions and making their own decisions. Get it? And maybe I'm not the best at delivery yet. So, you know, like, if you don't have kids, it's going to be a bit harder with me. But right now, I've left my 12-year-old son there, and I don't need to leave him a note, or he knows. He's heard me going to the gym yesterday, right in between dinner and whatever. I went to the gym. Look, I could not have been there for more than 15 minutes, and I know the looks I get. Like, I cannot stay. Look, I'm not going to speak it into existence. I like to leave the gym after a half an hour or a bit less. Usually you'll find I get antsy a bit less than half an hour. Do I know how to train and all that? No, I don't. Do you know what I mean? So I just do my own thing. But lately, when I focus on my own decisions, instead of doing the reps that I thought I needed to do in a certain amount of time or whatever, yeah, I'll do 4 sets of 14 reps. But in between, I'll do all these weird stretches and just do whatever I want. So then I'll walk away. I'll walk around the gym for 1 lap. I don't know. I might walk out. But I'm not the most disciplined person. But I'm certainly enjoying making my own decisions. So ever since realising that I'm back home, I'm not always motivated, I'm not in New Zealand, I'm not jumping out of planes and not being fueled by adrenaline. No, I'm good at finding my own adrenaline. So I used to live just here, right? In fact, see those seats right there? See those seats right there? I think I made a video there. I used to go down there. That was an extension to my 1-bedroom unit. So when people used to come over, I used to go, they'd go, how much rent do you pay? I'd say, oh, it's $600 or whatever, $540 a week. And then I'd say, this is my foyer. And they'd go, wow, it's a really big unit. It's right the one up there. I'd go, yeah, but with this space down here, so I would come out here. At the end, I made a lot of friends from the building, but also we would, fly the helicopter in there and find adrenaline. I mean, what makes you feel good in life is sort of a bit of a jump, a bit of a fright. So what I've noticed is, those glowing stars, they're constantly battling themselves and they're winning. And the glow comes from probably not only eating quite well, but also from being in charge of your own decisions, energizing yourself, getting that color into your face that you see people like, what, he's glowing. Why is he glowing? Because he went around the block or sat outside in the sun making decisions. So it's very important to get some sun. But it's also very important to live, I think, on the edge. I never thought I'd say that. I always thought I'd calm down and back off. No, I've always been jumping off high rocks and stuff like that and going fast and doing stupid things, But at the end of the day, those things weren't stupid. They were my decisions. They've made me who I am. And at the end of the day, if you're in charge of your own decisions, and you just catalyze throughout these tiny little decisions, you become that glowing star. It's got nothing to do with anything but just doing what you want to do. And if you might as well do what you love and want to do, because there's an equal chance of failing in anything, because it's all in your mind. So you might as well do what you love, but it takes decisions. And I think that's what it's about. So, okay, guys, have a fantastic start to the day. Bye.